In today's episode, we visit the Leitch Collieries Provincial Historic Site in Crowsnest Pass, Alberta, Canada. From 1907 to 1915, Leitch Collieries Coal and Coke Company operated its surface workings here. It was one of the largest coal mines and the only completely Canadian-owned and operated coal company in the early history of the pass. The first entry into coal seams occurred at Byron Creek, south of the present site. The No. 2 mine was developed in 1909 in the area known locally as Police Flats. They pursued massive development, and the mine was heavily mortgaged to cover the costs. Bad luck would soon hit the mine. There were strikes in 1909 and 1911, but development continued using non-union labor. The outbreak of the First World War in 1914 softened coal markets, and contracts with England, the Balkan countries, and the United States never materialized. Relations became strained with the banks and also with the Canadian Pacific Railway, an important customer and transporter of the coal and coke. Bad luck continued until coal production ceased in 1915. An agreement to sell the mine was reached with John Franklin, but he died before the deal was completed. Unable to raise the capital to start production again, Leitch Collieries missed the opportunity when neighboring mines expanded production to meet war demands. By 1919, Leitch Collieries was forced to liquidate its assets. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Leitch Collieries Provincial Historic Site here in Crowsnest Pass, Alberta. So they took this old coal mining operation and what was left and turned it into a historic site. Most of the old coal mining operations here in the Crowsnest Pass, they never did anything with. They didn't really preserve them or make into historic sites. But they did choose this one to do that. So we're going to have a look around. Here's a map. It shows what they still have left of the surface workings. So it looks pretty cool. And here right at the entrance, all they ask for is just a donation to help maintain it. So I don't know too much on this site, so I guess we're going to learn as we go. But it says here in the spring of 1901, Angus Leitch prospected the coal seams here in the Crowsnest Pass. And then I think he purchased the land, and then him and his brother, I think, started this operation here. So we'll just walk down here. This, I believe, goes to the powerhouse, which is the bigger building here on site. It's right over there. So I was just talking about the area here. It's called Police Flats. It talks about the early prospecting of the seam. So yeah, there's some scattered artifacts still laying around. A foundation of a building over there. This, I believe, is the old powerhouse. Pretty impressive looking structure. So yeah, it's a well-preserved site. And it's right off the side of the highway, so it's really accessible for anyone. So yeah, power. So this is a powerhouse. So yeah, it talks about all the machinery that was required. Air compressors and steam pipes, boilers. So they just talk over here about steam powers a plant. So as you can see the traffic going by outside there, like we were right on the side of the highway. Most places here in the Crowsnest Pass are pretty accessible, right on the side of the highway. So it's definitely worth your time to stop and have a look. Just talking about pretty much how they have everybody they need on site to repair things, because it's not like you can just order up a part like you can nowadays. You need to get stuff back and going as quick as possible. Yeah, pretty cool looking structure. Here's a look at the outside, the powerhouse. I apologize if it is noisy. There's a lot of traffic on the highway there, right behind me. And here's another look at the end. So we'll carry on down here. As you can see, there's the highway. Goes through the pass over into British Columbia. So we'll go down here and see what's down here. So I'm not sure what building this would be. It probably says right in here. So yeah, Hamilton residence. So this is the house for the manager. Pretty cool. And that's what it looked like. Here's just another look on the outside. And we're going to take the path back up here and see what else we can find. It's a pretty interesting site. It's nice. Actually have a little map up here of how it was laid out. So they had a line of coke ovens. Yeah, washery, powerhouse. That's where we are right now, powerhouse. And we were just down there at the mine manager's house. And there's a nice picture. Big difference between how it looked then and now. There's a lot that doesn't exist anymore, just the foundations. But yeah, the powerhouse looks pretty cool. The main structure of that is still left. Yeah, there it is. Right on the end it says 1910. So yeah, we'll just carry on. Couple artifacts left. Yeah, and they're talking about the tipple. From the chute, the coal tumbled over a series of mechanized sorting screens located in the tipple building that once stood above the railway tracks. And there's a look of the operation back in the day. And the wind just really picked up. That's typical of the Crowsnest Pass. It's always windy. Coal sorting and loading. That just shows there how it was sorted. Yeah, so holes in the screens. So they would have had different sizes, I guess, for different material. So the slack, nut, and lump. That's interesting. It actually shows the actual sizes there. That were sorted. There's a little bit of a ruins left, foundation, and some posts still left that go up the hill. Here's a foundation. largest building on site. The washery. Washery feeds coke ovens. That's a big building. It's tall, a few stories tall. 27 meters, 90 feet high. So there's another look at the site. Right there in the middle, you can see the powerhouse and the washery. So that's the foundation of the washery and the powerhouse in behind. Pretty cool. And they show how it all worked. When you look at all this, it seems like a really complicated process. Yeah, I don't know too much about coal mining or the operations and equipment, but it looks like there was a lot to it. And just the fact that the working conditions must have been so poor at times. That to me looks like probably the remnants of the coke ovens. We'll continue on down this way. Yeah, the dangerous world of the underground. That's for sure. When you went down in that mine, you or your families never knew if you were going to make it out. So many accidents and disasters happened all over the world in mining. But yeah, the Crowsnest Pass had some bad disasters. The Hillcrest mine disaster, largest one in Canada. Danger in the mines. Yeah, and the rush to capture new markets, safety precautions were sometimes ignored. Inexperienced men working in new underground areas might unknowingly encounter high levels of methane, which could too easily result in fires or explosions. So yeah, like I say, I believe these are left over from the coke ovens. So you can see they were all along here. There's not much left of them now. All overgrown and pretty much destroyed. So yeah, here's another look. So coke ovens would have been all along there. Not sure how many, but I think there's a sign up here that we're going to go have a look, probably give us some more information. So yeah, coke ovens. So here's a view of the coke ovens under construction. That's a long line of them there. So yeah, coke is simply the coal that has been cooked and purified, allowing it to burn at a much higher temperature than regular coal, and making it ideal for smelting operations. Yeah, it says right there, by the time of the Leitch Collieries closure, after the war, only the first 32 of this array had ever been fired. There was 101 of them. That's pretty impressive. And this is what we can see left over today. Not much left. And here's the end of a dream. Worried banks foreclosed on the company's loans, halting operations in 1915. They searched for other sources of capital, but their efforts failed. And that was it. Okay, so we're back out at the parking lot. So that'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tour. And any additional information, I'll leave some links down below so you can look up some more of the details of this site, or if you want to visit, I highly recommend it if you're in this area. It's right off the highway, you can't miss it. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.